top down, listening to this Jesus music. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down.
Hey everyone, welcome to the TheBigv75 Show. I'm your host, TheBigv75. Really quick, just want to let you know that things are going to be really different with the show now. I just recently got a MacBook, which is an awesome computer, so I'm really happy about this. But since I have a MacBook, it's going to be easier to do the show now. So how I want to do it is I'm just going to get all the information from the week and then just post a video, hopefully on Friday or Saturday. Just to make it easier, I won't post 2 videos a week, just one with everything that's happened over the week. It'll probably be all from my Facebook page, so if you've been following me on Facebook, you'll find similar stuff from what I'm talking about and what's on Facebook. So, as we usually do, let's get down to business. First off, unfortunately, Monday, August 20th, 2012, director Tony Scott passed away. He was the director of Top Gun and Man on Fire. Top Gun had Tom Cruise, Man on Fire had Denzel Washington, so big stellar cast there. He was a really great director. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of his work, but I saw Top Gun, and that was a good movie. And it's unfortunate that he committed suicide, by the way. It's unfortunate that he had to die of suicide, and just really, really sad. I mean, I don't see why people do it. I mean, I bet it's depression, but it's unfortunate, but hopefully he's not rotting in hell, because if you're a Catholic like me, you know that suicide is a very deadly sin. So I pray that his soul is resting peacefully in heaven. And some set photos got released for Mad Max 4 Fury Road, the sequel to the Mad Max trilogy, making it now a franchise. The set photos just basically like vehicles, like these giant monster trucks with machine guns on them, and these Wolverine-like knife things. Looks like Wolverine lost a bet or something. Just props, set photos, weapons, you know, that cool stuff. I'm not a big fan of Mad Max, but my dad showed me the original Mad Max films, and it's pretty cool, so I'm excited for this. Most of you know that my favorite superhero is Captain America, and I really liked how he kicked some butt in the Avengers. Well, he's going to be back in Captain America the Winter Soldier, which I'm totally going to see. And Monday they released some info saying that Felicity Jones, Anna Kendrick, and Imogen Poots, I don't know how you pronounce that, it's a weird name, sorry, but they are rumored to be the frontrunners to play the female lead in Captain America 2, which kind of disappoints me, but also kind of, you know, okay. I was really hoping for Haley Atwell to come back to play Sharon Carter. I don't know if these ladies are going to play Sharon Carter, but that's what I was hoping they'd go for, since, you know, she's the granddaughter or cousin or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, well, if one of these 3 lovely ladies end up playing Sharon Carter, best of luck to them. I mean, a couple of them look like they could play Sharon Carter. I'm just not sure what Marvel wants with them. They're hot, so we'll see. A deleted scene from the Avengers was released. I mean, it's not, I think it was blocked, but it's basically like Bruce Banner deciding if he should Hulk out or not. It's not a big deal, but it's not so important. You can see why they deleted it from the movie, so you can check that out. Some big news for DreamWorks. Paramount and DreamWorks are no longer together anymore. Their contract expired not a long time ago, but it's going to expire very soon. So now they found a new distribution studio, which is 20th Century Fox, which is kind of weird because 20th Century Fox already has the Ice Age trilogy franchise going on. They got several other films like Rio, and, you know, it's just like, why do you want to add DreamWorks? And 2 set photos from Fast 6 got released. One is just of Dwayne Johnson and Gina Carano, whatever her name is, on set. She's supposed to be playing Dwayne Johnson's partner. And the other set photo was of Vin Diesel and Paul Walker and director Justin Lin on the set, so check that out. Some big news for the new Jack Ryan reboot. I saw these movies and I love them because Harrison Ford did them. Well, the reboot is coming out next year, and it's going to be directed by Kenneth Branagh, something like that, who directed Thor. he's going to be playing the villain, and Chris Pine, who we all know from Star Trek, is going to be playing Jack Ryan. And, it's pretty interesting because I think he'd play a good Jack Ryan. I mean, it's different from the previous actors, but he has some sort of similarity to Harrison Ford, which I like. But it's been announced that's going to be released in the fourth quarter of 2013. It will be the first in a trilogy, which sounds very interesting. And Kevin Costner just recently signed on to star as the CIA liaison for Jack Ryan and the CIA. And he's also going to be playing the same character in the film version of the Jack Ryan spinoff Without Remorse, which is based on the character John Clark, who is I think he's like one of Jack Ryan's friends or something. So it's basically the two actors from This Means War reuniting. I mean, I don't know if they're going to bring the two characters into the same movie, but who knows. And also Tom Hardy's in talks to play John Clark, so yeah, that's why I said the two This Means War actors. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, The Office is coming to its last season. This current season that's going on right now is going to be the last. There's 22 episodes left, so it's still kind of, we still got a couple more episodes to go before it finally ends, which is good. But, hopefully they can bring Steve Carell back for the last few episodes. I'd like to see that. Warner Bros. Has acquired the rights to make a Pontius Pilate movie. That'd be really interesting. Most of Pontius Pilate being the guy who, had Jesus persecuted. He didn't really care, which is horrible. But if Jesus didn't die on the cross, he wouldn't have saved us from our sins. So thank you. So this will be an interesting movie to see. And Disney's The Rocketeer is being rebooted, or at least they want to reboot it. I haven't seen it. I mean, I kind of take a liking in the World War II type superhero films. Like, I wanted to see The Rocketeer, but I haven't. And I liked The Phantom. That was a good movie. So, if they're going to do the same thing with this, I'm going to be really interested to see... can't speak today. I'm going to be really interested to see what they can do. If it's like a modern reboot, then... I don't know. Hopefully it'll continue that trilogy they wanted to do. Kate Dennings from the first Thor is returning to Thor: The Dark World, which is the sequel to Thor from 2011. I mean, she was kind of funny, but after a while she kind of got old, and so it's like, get off the screen. There's an untitled Despicable Me spinoff in the works about the Minions, and it's officially got an official release date for December 19th, 2014, which is 2 years away, so... After Despicable Me, we got more Minions. And Sam Claflin from Pirates of the Caribbean 4 and Snow White and the Huntsman has officially signed on to play Finnick Odaar in The Hunger Games: Catching Fire, which will be pretty interesting because Taylor Kintish was in talks to play the character, and I really wanted him to do it, but he won't. So this will kind of boost Sam Claflin's stardom because he had a minor role in one of the leads in Pirates of the Caribbean. That was kind of his breakout role. Then, after Snow White and the Huntsman came out, I think he became officially known as that guy in Pirates of the Caribbean, and now he's going to be known as Finnick. Ellen DeGeneres is going to be reprising her role as Dory in Finding Nemo 2, which is pretty cool, because I loved Finding Nemo. It's like great movie. This dude with this ridiculously long name that I cannot pronounce if my life depended on it has signed on to play Algrim the Strong in Thor: The Dark World. He's supposed to be one of the most powerful dark elves, and he's supposed to be get killed by Thor and then resurrected as some other dude and take on Thor and possibly kill him. I don't know. The first trailer's been released for Brian De Palma's Passion, which stars Rachel McAdams and Noomi Rapace, who were both in Sherlock Holmes 2. I'm not sure about this movie. I love Rachel McAdams. She's my favorite actress. But this movie is very suggestive. Sexually suggestive. I don't understand it. If you look at the poster and if you look at the trailer, you will understand what I am talking about. So go ahead and check that out. Billy Crystal has given some new details on Monsters University, which I'm really excited for because it's the Monsters, Inc. characters coming back, doing what they do best. making us laugh instead of scream. Anyways, he said that he's comparing it to, like, Revenge of the Nerds. I don't know, you got to check out the link to find out. It's on my Facebook page, but that's basically what's happening with Chuck Norris is not going to come back for Expendables 3, unfortunately. He said it's been a fun ride, but he's not going to come back. I have no idea why. They haven't said. Probably because he's Christian and he wants to stay true to his faith or something. I don't know. I mean, good for him, but come on, man. I don't know. Maybe it's because he didn't get the PG-13 rating he wanted, which was unfortunate. Chuck Norris is a good man. I don't care if he's invincible or not. The long-developed Uncharted Drake's Fortune adaptation has gotten some new writers. The National Treasure scribes Marion and Cormac Wilbury have signed on to write it, and then unfortunately Neil Berger has dropped out of the project, so he's not directing. So it seems that they're going to wait until the script's actually written before they find a director, which is a good idea because, like, dude, don't rush. And some news that came out today: Hugh Laurie, who we all know from House MD, who unfortunately the season ended this year, so that's pretty too bad. He will not be playing the villain in the Robocop remake or reboot. So that's kind of sad because I wanted him to do this. He'd make a great villain. So hopefully we'll see him in a good villain role very soon. Clive Owen is in talks to take over that part, so who knows? I don't know. He's too much of an action guy, so I mean, I'd rather see someone like Hugh Laurie to take over that role. And Joss Whedon and the producers of Avengers have released a clip from the bonus features of them talking about the helicarrier and the process and how long it took to create it, and all the things that worked and didn't work, and just trying to make it close to the original helicarrier, but also making it on the verge of fantasy and realism. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. It's only 1 minute and 6 seconds, but it's pretty informative. And some new posters have been released for Trouble with the Curve, starring Clint Eastwood, Amy Adams, and Justin Timberlake. I can't wait to see this movie. Clint Eastwood's first film since Gran Torino. Also posters for The Life of P.I. or P or something like that. I've never heard of this book before, or the movie, but I saw the trailer in theaters when I saw The Bourne Legacy, and it's a pretty good movie. It looks like an amazing movie. I mean, I kind of want to see it in like 3D. It looks amazing. And posters have been released for Red 2, which it's pretty awesome poster, so you got to check that out. It's pretty awesome. And for Steven Spielberg's Lincoln movie, Abraham Lincoln movie, so check that out. And one other poster that came out was the poster for Killing Them Softly, which really, really looked like it was underdeveloped. I mean, I get they're trying to get this sort of, I get the feeling they're trying to get with the poster, but it still looks really bad. So I'm not going to show you the poster. You'll have to look for it yourself. This is how it's going to be for the rest of the show, so get used to it. But check out that poster. It's really, really bad, okay? Now that I got my Mac, I'm officially starting production on the DR. So you can expect some, maybe if an announcement trailer coming out soon. And also an update on Jerry Stone. The filming is almost finished. We're kind of delayed. We're going to take August off and then finish shooting in September. We kind of lost track after we all started school, so that might delay us a little bit, but it happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. See you next Friday or Saturday. I'm TheBigv75, and this is TheBigv75 Show.
Riding with my top down, listening to this G.